You're right, guys, it's Capcom Tom here, and today I'm going to be doing a bit of a live commentary with the old Fap Cam on so you can see my beautiful face, and we're just going to be talking about a couple of cool things, me in Budapest, England match that I went to a couple of days ago, a couple of things that have been cropping up on my videos, etc, etc, but we'll get into that in good time. Anyway, the team we're going to be using is my Dead Links team. You've probably all seen it a million times before, but it is the team that I perform the best with, and it's in a 4-2-2-2. My favourite formation by a country mile. You can see that we have the upgraded Yilmaz. This is the first game I'm going to be playing with him, so very excited. Really can't wait to get my game on with him, and hopefully he's going to score a load of cracking goals for us. I know the 78 rated version of him has scored a plenty for me. So to get him onto full chemistry, we have Einan. Then we have a Royce and Goetze. Oh, that's not Goetze. Goetze there. Then we have the Sergio Busquets and Alba at left back. We have Parker and Kyle Walker. Then the defenders are Ogbonna, Gambarini and Marchetti. So some very good players there. Let's jump into the game. We're going to be playing in Division 1. Hopefully we're going to do well and we are not going to get absolutely thrashed. But with this team, I do rarely lose. So hopefully we will be able to make our way to a decent victory. So first thing I want to talk about is Budapest. So you may be wondering, what are you talking about Budapest for? Now, when you're actually watching this video, I'm not sure which day I'm putting this up, but I will actually be in Budapest in, obviously, Hungary. Oh, nasty 3-5. Oh, why is he playing Wellington at CDM? God, I hope I thrash him. I really hope I thrash him. It's going to be embarrassing if I don't. But yeah. So yeah, at the moment I'm in Budapest. I'm not sure, as I said, which day I've uploaded this video on. My upload schedule I haven't really decided yet, but obviously all these videos have been pre-made. Went to Budapest on, actually went to my girlfriend's in London on Wednesday night. Oh, lag. And we were flying to Budapest on Thursday morning. We're going via Ryanair from Stansted Airport, so some really nice economy meals I'm sure will be served up. They'll charge excessive prices to use the toilets, and they will probably shake you upside down if you want a bottle of water, so they can take all the change that you have left. Anyway, well, I hope we're not going to suffer from lag too badly during this game. My internet connection, as you all know, is absolutely poop. But let's just power on and hopefully we will get the result that we're after. So yeah, Budapest, very excited. Headed into Guildford today to go and pick up a few things for it. Quite awkward when I asked for money to be changed, because I had no idea what Hungarian money is called, or what the currency that they use in Hungary is. I think it's like a Hungarian Flora, I don't know. Not Fiorentina, that's a pizza, but something beginning with F. So I've got a whole load of these notes. Have no idea what sort of value they're worth. I mean, I've got like 40,000 of them or something. I don't really know. There's a lot of them, and hopefully I'm not going to spend them all, because I don't really have all that much money. But that's neither here nor there. Oh, there's a good run. There's a good run. Oh, that's great defending. So yeah, that's where I am at the moment, enjoying myself off in Budapest. Gone off there for Valentine's Day with the missus, and yeah, staying in a 4-star hotel. Managed to get it on a website called Groupon. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it. It's like a deals website where cheap holidays, cheap meals, theme park tickets, etc, etc, are all advertised up for cheap, and you can go and obviously purchase them if you like the idea of them, and that's exactly what we did. So we were in a 4-star hotel, nice swimming pool in the centre of Budapest, and basically I can't wait. But I will probably talk a bit more about that when I actually get back from the holiday. There's not much point me talking about something which hasn't even happened yet, but just to say I'm very excited. And yeah, so the next thing I wanted to talk about was the England match. Obviously England played Brazil a couple days ago now. I think it was about a week ago actually, and I haven't done anything about it, but I did have an excellent time. It was really enjoyable. First time going to Wembley, walking up, I think it's Wembley Way, Wembley Walkway, I can't remember what it's called, but really, oh no, oh thank God he's missed. But yeah, really cool. So many people. I didn't realise there's going to be that many people. It was almost a sellout crowd. I think there was, I'm not even going to quote numbers because I'll probably get it horrifically wrong, but I think there was only 3,000 empty seats in the entire stadium, and yeah, we got to see all the. We were in great seats. I mean, quite expensive, but really good seats. Really close to the ground. Oh wow, this lag is absolutely atrocious. This is what I have to live with on a daily basis, guys. So you can understand why it's quite difficult for me to make games and videos, etc., etc. But yeah, like close to the ground, really cool. Oh my god, this is unbearable. Unbearable. Come on now. Um, and yeah, really, really good view. Was with Calfreezy, Tobias Gaming, D. Shifty, and there was someone else. Who was it? Or am I just being stupid? There was someone else. Or am I being stupid? I think I'm being stupid. Me, D. Callum, Tobias. Oh yeah, and Calix. That's why I can remember, because he's not a FIFA guy, he's a Call of Duty guy. But obviously, Calix works at Base 79, which is the partner company for my channel, and obviously Tobias Gaming works there as well. So we all headed off to the game. Was a great game, really, really enjoyable game to watch. The best bit was the Joe Hart penalty save, really close up to that, so got to have a first row view of that, and it was just incredible. Really, really good save, and really, really exciting. So a really good performance from England, I'd have to say. You know, they dominated the game. We ended up winning 2-1, obviously. Brazil just, I mean, they had their chances. Neymar, I don't think really turned up, which was a shame. I really wanted to see him in, you know, all of his glory, I guess, is what you'd say. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. There were a whole load of stars. I mean, Dani Alves and loads and loads. You know, all of the Brazil team were there, which was really cool. So yeah, it was a really, really good day. I mean, after that, we after the game we got a lift with D Dot over to Nepenthes' pub, because Nep was at the actual game himself, but he was with his dad in one of the executive box, the lucky bastard. So he was off with his dad, watching them a game with him. So we went and met him up, or we met up with him at his pub, which, as a lot of you will know, I briefly worked out. I did 2 shifts there before I had to move home. A lot of people say I got fired by him, but that is not the case. Just want to clarify that again, probably for the record, for about the 100th time. I did not get fired by Nepenthes. I decided that I was moving home and I was no longer living anywhere near the pub to go and work at it. I didn't get fired, although I did miss 1 shift because I forgot that I was supposed to turn up. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, we went and met with them. We went to Nando's, which seems to be a recurring theme with those two, Calfreezy and Nepenthes. All they do is spend all their time in Nando's. They just, I don't know how much Nando's they eat. It is freaking ridiculous. I think they're trying to get sponsored by Nando's as well. They keep tweeting at Nando's official. So every time you see them tweeting at Nando's official, tell them that they're not going to sponsor them. Just give up. They don't even know who you are. But yeah, anyway. So a nice Nando's. Was having a nice chat with them. It was getting on for time, and obviously I live quite far out of London. And there's usually a train that leaves at about 11:45, 12 o'clock. So I was like, okay, it's fine. Got loads of time. Left about. I was going to try. I aimed to get there for about 12:30. No, not 12:30. 11:30, to make sure I got my train home. And got there at 11:30. Looked at the board. No train. I was like, bollocks. I was like seriously in the doo-doo, because my phone had run out of battery hours before this. So that's why I couldn't really check the timetable. And I was sort of scuppered because I live in a place called, actually I won't say where it is, but I live in the middle of nowhere basically. And the nearest station that the last train was going to was Guildford, and that's still a half an hour drive from my house. And obviously I wasn't going to pay for a taxi, because that would be about 100 quid, and I really don't want to be spending that sort of money on a taxi. Oh, damn, no goals so far. I just played a game a minute ago and I was winning. I won like 5-2 and it was really exciting, but this one's just a bit of a more of a grinder, I guess. Although he is using Wellington and CDM, which shouldn't be happening. So yeah, got to the station, realised I'd missed my train. Nearest train station that I could get to was Guildford, which is still half an hour's drive from my house. And I had to call my dad up at, what was it, 11:45, to tell him that he needed to be at the station at 1:30 in the morning. Really, really awkward. Felt really guilty actually, because he had to go to work in the morning, and obviously he had to stay up really, really late to. Oh, there's a great run. Can we get involved? Ah, great tackle. Um, so yeah, that was a bit awkward. And to be honest, I wasn't in the best mood. I didn't have a phone. I didn't have anything to do on this. What was like a what should have been like probably about a half hour, no, probably like an hour's train journey, turned into more like two on the last train. So you know what happens on the last train home. All the pissheads from the pub turn up, all on the train. One guy had fallen asleep, and I was left in the final compartment. I like, because I got to the train quite late, I just jumped on the first carriage I saw, which was at the end of the train, and I sat down at the basically at the very very end of the train. So there was only one way to get into the next carriage, and it was always all the way at the end of the other the carriage I was in. And this guy was in between me and the door to the next carriage. And unfortunately, the poor chap, he'd had a few too many, what I can only assume was snake bite from the colour and the smell, because he vomited everywhere. Literally piles and piles and piles. Well, not so much piles, but just puddles of it, like everywhere. And he promptly got up, went and walked down the train, and sat down at the other end. Now, I was unfortunately stuck at the end of the train, which was far away from the door. So to get to the door to move into another carriage, bearing in mind it absolutely stinks, I would have had to walk through all of the puddles of vomit, and I could see it trickling down the train towards me the whole time. Luckily, it was only a stop, like 2 stops before I was due to get off, but it was gross. I felt sick the whole way home, and then I got in the car, and my dad. Unfortunately, my dad didn't have a go at me. He usually would have done, but I think that you could see that I was having a bad day. Well, not so much a bad day, but just a bad end to a day, and I don't think he wanted to push it. Bless him, a nice guy. So yeah, really, really awkward end to what was a really nice day. I mean, I had gone and seen my girlfriend earlier in the day. We'd gone to some pub for lunch and had a Thai, which was really, really nice as well. Red Thai curry, boom, really nice, and a pint as well. So naughty, naughty. So yeah, that was a really eventful day. Really enjoyed it though. I mean, up until the point where the guy was getting sick and I'd missed my train and all that bollocks. Um, but yeah. Anyway, moving on. Wanted to speak to you about a couple other things. Sort of like stuff that is going on in, I guess, my videos and stuff at the moment, and some of the comments you guys are making, or not. It's not like all of you. It's like a minority, but it's the sort of thing that sort of gets under my skin a little bit, makes my skin just boil up a little, just a little bit, just winds me up. Not so much to a point where I'm actually angry. I sort of brush it off. Quite often, I have started, blocking people who do sort of like hateful things or spam their channel or mine or whatever it happens to be. Oh, go on. Go on. Yes. Come on, Royce. Come on, Royce. Yeah. So I have had to start, unfortunately blocking people because people have made loads and loads of accounts just so they can spam their channel onto mine and then thumb it up from about 50 different accounts so it gets top comment and stuff like that. And I just don't see that as nice. I work hard to get people to go and view my videos, and I don't think it's fair that they should just come in and be like, yeah, I do better videos, come and check mine out, blah 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 blah. Even if their videos are better, that's not a good way to do it. In fact, I've never done that. I mean, the closest thing I've ever done is to go onto forums, etc., and post up my content and be like, what do you guys think? Um, is there anything that you agree with, disagree with? What do you think of the video? Blah 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 blah. And that's how I basically started promoting my channel. So everyone and their mum seems to be commenting on my videos. So if I could just ask you guys to happily give those sort of like doing a giveaway on my channel, come and subscribe. If you could just give those a kind thumb down, just purely because it's sort of a bit rude and it will mark it as spam and everyone won't have to look at it, and you can actually see the the interesting comments that we actually want to see, where people have got opinions on the video or suggestions of what I can do, because I spend so much time blocking people that I don't really get to actually read the comments that that I want to see. So that's just a kind of quest to you guys. Anyway, one of the comments was, the other day I did a squad builder with Inform Ibrahimovic and Team of the Year Ronaldo. Now, some of the comments were, why do you do really expensive squads? It makes no sense, we can't afford them, so why do you put them on your channel? Because it's not, oh, that would have been a really nice goal. Because it's not helping us in any way. Now, there's two things that I think people go on YouTube for two things really. One, to see stuff that they can't do themselves. For example, I don't know, daredevils, etc., etc., whatever it happens to be, or people who go on there to learn stuff. So, for example, people who want to go and find out some information, etc. So there are these two different types of people. Now, obviously, this in a milder form exists on FIFA. So people want to go and see squads to learn and basically be able to build the squads themselves to make a good squads that will win games, because some people don't know which players are good, etc., etc. And other people go on because they just want to see a ridiculous squad that they can never build themselves. They know they'll never be able to afford it, but they've always wondered, how these players play. They want to see some goals by the players, and that's really why I do the ridiculously priced squads, because it's eye-catching. People like to watch them because just out of curiosity to see how these teams play, and I can give a bit of an opinion on whether I think people are worth the coins. Now, the worst thing I find, this is sort of going off topic a bit, so I've sort of finished on the whole why I do the ridiculously priced squads, but the worst thing about these ridiculously priced squads is the videos take me probably about 3 or 4 times as long to record for. Now the reason that is because the teams are like generally like 90% of the teams are bad, and I will lose with them a lot. And you can say what you like, but until you've actually used one of these squads, like one of these really highly rated squads, maybe the Team of the Year squad, maybe having the inform Ronaldo and inform Ibrahimovic, you can't comment on like handicapping. I hate bringing it up, but I swear down, handicapping does exist in this game. Obviously, Nepenthes was probably the pioneer of the whole handicapping debate on FIFA 12. I've been subscribed to him for a long time, and you can't. I would say that a lot of people who disagree with the idea that there is handicapping on this game are people who have never used like a really really highly rated squad, because I would say every single expensive squad that I do, I end up having to record like probably about 10 to 20 matches to get enough goals to put at the end of the thing, just clips and stuff, decent clips. And the other day I built, what was it, a 10k budget squad, which was sort of like a bit of a dead league squad, had a SY and a few others, 4-2-2-2, pretty similar to this squad, and it took me 3 games to get all the clips basically to use in the video, and there were some really really nice goals in it, like long ranges, etc., etc. And it just seems that these really highly rated players, they just do not perform ever. And I think you can ask anyone who has used them. I think if you go and ask Nepenthes right now, or if you ask Bateson87, who has the entire Team of the Year team, that they will say that they absolutely hate them. They just really underperform. Everything's a grind. They don't play fluidly. They always making stupid little mistakes like falling over the ball, or running into each other. It's just infuriating to play with them, and it's actually really disappointing, because I know there are people out there who basically dream of playing with these players like Team of the Year Ronaldo, or just normal Ronaldo. Normal Ronaldo's a lot of coins to just buy, and they'll never get the chance. And some people will go ahead, and I have I'm going to say now, I have absolutely no problem. Obviously, I have no problem with people buying coins if they want to. It's up to them. It's their money. Um, Obviously, I'm sponsored by coin sites and stuff like that, so it'd be really hypocritical if I didn't think that it was okay to buy coins. But I see it as a case of people, play the game, they work hard, they trade, they get their coins, then they get bored of the game and they don't want to play anymore. So why shouldn't they, get a bit of money for the coins that they've spent so long, slaving over to get, and just be able to sell them on so that someone else can enjoy them. Otherwise they're just going to sit on their account, and that'll be the end of it. Those coins will never be used in the game again. I'll save that, thank you. So yeah, these people will spend loads and loads of coins so that they can, or loads and loads of money so that they can go out and buy these players. For example, Ronaldo, who is over 1 million coins, will cost over £100 in real money to buy the amount of coins to basically get. So I feel sorry for those people who go out and buy him, thinking that he's going to be absolutely insane, and he turns out to be absolutely poo. I mean, Ronaldo normal is good. Don't get me wrong; he is a very good player. But if you put him into a highly rated squad, he'll just play rubbish. I can guarantee it. Like team of the year Xavi and team of the year Alonso, all of these high rated players, they're just not very good. I mean, the way the game works, they're just not built correctly for them to be good on the game, I guess. So I feel sorry for those people who go out and spend a lot of money, and it's just EA, um, yeah, they're basically money spinning, and people, I don't really understand why they wouldn't make the players better. Maybe they have no idea what they're doing when they make an inform. Maybe they completely unbalance the player and just get it completely wrong. But it sort of hurts them if they're releasing these bad players because people just won't want to go out and buy packs, etc., because they just know that the players in them aren't worth anything. They're just not good to play with. So at the end of the day, they're hurting themselves. So guys, I have talked pretty much long enough. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Sorry that it wasn't the most exciting of games, only a 1-0 victory. The last game I played, it was a 5-2, as I said. Sorry about the lag. I can't really do much about that. I do struggle, obviously, living in a farm and pigs and stuff stepping on my internet cable outside in the yard or whatever it is that's slowing my internet down and not letting the internet get through to me, making me lag. So yeah, other than that, if you could drop this video a like, it'd be really appreciated. But I will leave it there, and I will see you all next time.